People really ate up the video that I posted a couple days ago on The Click talking about sad milk and Iilluminaughtii. So Iilluminaughtii is this channel. So we have like their response pulled up here. They're this channel that makes like these exposed videos on like corporations and stuff like that. And I didn't know that like all of my audience was an Illuminaughtii fan. Like, all of you were like commenting on my video being like, no, like I've lost another person that I felt I could trust and like all like this. And I was like, whoa. I genuinely did not know who this person was, nor did I know who The Click was, nor did I know who Sad Milk was. So I may have been one of the few people who didn't know them. So chat, let me know if you did or did not know them. And please let me know down below on YouTube if you did or did not know them. But they're extremely, extremely popular. And The Click had this like collab channel with them, which was called Sad Milk. And basically, Iilluminaughtii, and you can go watch my previous video, so we won't dive into it so much, but The Click made a great video that we reacted to and talked about, and it was that Iilluminaughtii has been like creepshow art level deranged behind the scenes trying to ruin her friend The Click's life. So this is The Click. The Click's video was the one that we watched because The Click left Sad Milk, their channel, together. And so Iilluminaughtii was paying people hundreds of pounds to find dirt on her friend, was trying to get him cancelled, was creating, tens of different anonymous Reddit pages, Reddit accounts so she could leak information about her friends. Crazy stuff. The Click had this Twitter thread, right? And people have sent this to me like crazy. And I wasn't going to go through this, but because people really, really, really... Why is The Sims trending? Sims Delivery Express. What is happening here? What has happened? The Sims have brought Jewish food to The Sims 4. Interesting. So anyway, people have been sending this to me, and I wasn't going to dive into it, but I did. Quick side quest. I did because people really loved the video, and so I was like, I'm invested. It's the Creepshow art thing had me gagged. This has me even more gagged. I've never heard backstabbing like that previous video. So let's get into this thread. So this is The Click talking about Iilluminaughtii, okay? Watching the Illuminaughtii's response video right now, which is this video called Iilluminaughtii Exposed. Now, this in the saga of things is going to be the next thing that we do. We also have a video made about Iilluminaughtii, and we're going to watch that one as well. That's going to be like our next things that we do in terms of this, because apparently this is huge. There's so much about this. But anyway, watching the Illuminaughtii's response video at the minute, only 25 minutes in so far, but it's not a very accurate retelling of events. I will now be making my own video, but for a quick address, and the video was intense, by the way. I didn't pay for editors. For context, I was just a few weeks into YouTube and was drowning in paperwork since I had just set up my company. My company card got declined for a $400 payment, which is $200 more than Iilluminaughtii was paying people to dig up dirt on her ex-friend, The Click, payments for her editor cost. When she sent me a reminder, I paid her from my personal accounts to ensure she didn't get the wrong idea. It's also really funny because Illuminati's channel is based around like companies doing their employees wrong, and that's all she's being exposed for by so many people. It's funny to note. When she sent the reminder, I paid her from my personal account to ensure she didn't get the wrong idea, which is more expensive as you pay with net salary instead of gross revenue. Odd thing to bring up, as it was resolved quite smoothly. She did do a lot of work on the collab channel, but there was also the role she wanted and insisted. That was the one, she wanted. That was the role she wanted, so she can't really complain about, the amount of work she had because that was what she wanted to do. Fair enough point. It was very hard to help out, as she would not offer proper access to either the channel, editor communication, drives, whatever, you name it. So this is their collab, Sad Milk. We didn't also tell her to raise her, cut of the channel when it came to she did more work, she declined. So basically, they were trying to raise how much money she was making because she was doing more work, but she declined. So basically, she's the one that has been trying to, keep it as fair as possible whenever she's actually been talking shit about them behind the scenes. My goodness. Which was fine by me, but it turned sour when she demanded help, but also would not give access to do so. So basically, she wanted stuff done, but wasn't giving them any access. As for the meeting, she's the one who demanded a meeting. When OT and I didn't let Oz talk over us, he was still acting mediator at the time. She stormed towards the mic from listening in the background, screaming, shut the fuck up, now it's me who's talking. Boss babe time. Jesus. It didn't get more pleasant as it went on. As for Discord, yes, we had a random creep in a voice chat. It's a very large public Discord, which I can vouch. I have a small Discord, and that shit needs moderated. I have amazing mods, and still there is times where we're all sleeping, or there's times where, and they have Discords with like tens of thousands of people in it. That is a very hard thing. And also, Discord is a very, dare I say, platform that can become very unsafe very quickly because, you know, there's so many people that can just join it, and there's a lot of people that are very anonymous on there, and it's a very hard platform. It's why it needs very strict moderation. It happened sadly, as most server owners will attest to, which I just did. Not that I had any in mind, but I'm just saying, whatever. Very small comparison. A couple of mods failed to act in a timely manner. They're not on the team anymore, obviously. So, Aaron, who's my mod, I moderate 3 Discords. It's messy, especially MC, YouTube related ones. Also, good to keep in mind that these mods are community volunteers, not trained law enforcement, or, by the way, people that are paid. Mods mainly are people who are doing it for free to help out the community because they enjoy the community. Who also have jobs, by the way, and lives, and hobbies. Some of, you know, the people who are supporting Iilluminaughtii, including Iilluminaughtii, should get a hobby. But the claim that I didn't respond to the pedo is technically true because it was 3 a.m. my time zone, which is currently the time that it is for me right now, 3 a.m., and I'm awake. So, bedtime's in. By the time I woke up, the individual was already banned. Blair, who's Iilluminaughtii, and her team had already gone in full swing to accuse anyone of being a P-word. A half-asleep mod not responding to a ban fast enough is a P-word defender in her eyes. People who try to de-escalate are P-word allies. You get the gist on how she was referring to us all. So basically, she was being the absolute worst. This was escalated to her trying to replace my whole team with her own. Also worth mentioning, the admin that was removed for explicit content isn't consistent with the timeline that she gives. So basically, I have not seen her video yet. Again, that is the next thing we're going to watch. And people have said to me, and I have listened, that I needed to read this thread before I watched her video, because a lot of people are watching her video and then are like, well, what the fuck is the clique going to say to this? But the clique has given a response to this, including the video that we watched. So it's important to watch this before we watch her video rather than opposite. Because apparently one person, the clique, is the one showing proof, whereas Iilluminaughtii is not showing. Alright, so also worth mentioning that the admin that was removed for explicit content isn't consistent with the timeline that she gives. This person was actually removed by me personally when this was brought to light. It also happened months ago, I think, before all the rest. Also, click using vile language up until 2020. So, I do recall saying it once in context to you and your server when we started working. One of your mods actually gave me a warning for it. We laughed together about it, Blair, because I didn't know it was a bad word, and the mod kept the warning as, you know, a badge of honor with Mimi. So basically, Blair was very, very, very much so saying that the clique was using slurs. She was paying people to, like, go through hours of, you know, content to figure him, you know, saying the R slur or anything like that. The clique has said that that he, you know, doesn't recall saying these things. However, he learned English as like a second language, and he knows that he has said those things, and he's not excusing them, but he is acknowledging that whenever he was learning English, he wasn't aware of the full weight of a lot of those words, whereas she apparently, and has a lot of people backing him up, uses these words on a frequent basis, so she is blaming him and paying people to find things of him doing so she can expose him to things that she's doing. So basically, if you're not getting it, Iilluminaughtii, this channel, is a fucking crazy person, is a crazy person. And he has people on record saying that she does the things that she's accusing him of, by the way. So she's literally just crazy, and everyone's turning against her. Weirdo behavior, stalker behavior, creep show art behavior. So that you would have to cut ties because of my gross behavior is a lie. We laughed about it because it obviously wasn't meant in bad faith and was a silly occurrence. Also, bringing up the time my channel was wrongfully terminated. Really? So Blair said that she was the reason, Iilluminaughtii said that she was the reason that the click, when he got his channel wrongfully terminated, that she was the reason that he got it back. And for him to turn on her is, ridiculous, because without her, he wouldn't have a career anymore. Now, Blair, tweeted he shouldn't have got his channel deleted, but it was actually, he's shown proof that it was like a YouTube management got the channel back. So again, yet another lie to make herself look really good. Basically, this girl is just fucking crazy. It's just fucking crazy. Crazy. Girlie's out here doing the most, and for what? No reason. So, also, bringing up the time my channel was wrongfully terminated. Really? I appreciated my friends at the time who were there, but you really weren't the one that saved me, Blair. So apparently Blair is going on the, Mother Teresa, having Lord Illuminaughtii saving us all. My MC ended, which is like YouTube management, after fighting 3 weeks over Christmas. So cut the shit. Woo! Alright, and then finally, also worth mentioning, you deleted the Sad Milk, which was their collab, channel podcast thing, community tab after I called you out with their behavior in the comment section. Good thing I have screenshots, which he does show in the video that we show, and I appreciate reading it in this as well. Basically, on your YouTube community, when you can write a post and your audience who subscribe can respond to it, people were dunking on the click, and Iilluminaughtii was responding, also dunking on the click, and then any comments that were defending the click were being deleted, and the click didn't have access to the channel to not delete comments, so Iilluminaughtii was basically controlling public opinion on the outside on what it looked like the response was to click. So basically, not only trying to ruin his life in private, but publicly trying to sway the opinion. Crazy, right? I will be making a full response video after I let the adrenaline pass. I'm done letting her slander me after 2.5 years. This is intense, and I think the way that I'm going to end this off with... I'm glad I read this thread. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's more! There's more! Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, that's not it. Hey, peeps. I've seen the recent drama regarding Iilluminaughtii. Oh my god, there's more! And would like to clarify I'm not affiliated with her and haven't been for over 2 years. I left her and her collab channel, Sad Milk, due to similar behavior as seen in the recent events. Holy shit, there's more! What the fuck? I thought that was it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We were just getting started. That was just a little appetizer. Alright. Lashing out at friends and fans, paranoia, and generally poor anger management, to name a few. Eventually, I believe pretty much the whole group left her. The last meeting I ever had with her, she spent half an hour, I think, hard to know, screaming at me for an array of random things. Calling me a bad friend, lazy, and a bunch of random accusations. Can I say that his video makes him come across as the least lazy person ever? Like, didn't have anything to do with me, these accusations she was throwing. There is no way you can have the, how do you say that word? It's so late, that's throwing me off. I know how to say it. Sorry, I'm coming across so stupid. Resume. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you. It took me a second, but I got there. There's no way you can have the resume you claim and be this fucking stupid and so on, is what she would say. No one would even raise their voice back at her. So basically, she's treating her employees like shit, and her entire channel is about companies treating their employees like shit. Crazy. Alright, it's bedtime for Adam. That's why I'm messing up his words. Please, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Alright. I left along with several other members and half the group at the time. She spent the next few months spreading lies and half-truths about us on the Sad Milk Reddit page and vague posts on Twitter. I still have all the screenshots. She would turn friends against you or specifically team up with people she didn't like so that she had allies against you. Basically the most manipulative person you ever met. Rallying mainly banned problematic community members known to be liars and conflict seekers. When people started questioning that maybe she was the reason everyone left, there was a very convenient updigging of 11 to 14-year-old videos of me. So basically the ones she was paying people to get of him, like $200 to like find problematic videos of him. Stuff I made back when I started my YouTube channel in 2009 when I was a teenager. And as you can probably guess, some of the jokes from the time aged like milk. Sad Milk. I publicly owned up to my past mistakes and apologized, doing my best to be transparent and honest about my past. She would still harp on, ignoring the fact that it had already been addressed, trying to direct as much attention to it as possible and away from her because it was starting to then coming out that, she was the one in the wrong. Publicly stating that it was a bad apology along with vague posting about it in comments on the collaboration channel. Maybe in an attempt to get people to assume I had been kicked out for bad behavior rather than leave because of her behavior. She, assuming it was her that had channel access, also liked to pull, what would be described as petty acts of revenge. For example, some people would leave comments on the collaboration channel saying, good thing that Click left. So this is Click, as we know. They obviously got ratioed hard because people being like, shut up. And there were so many other contents. Then she would manually go in, deleting the ratio comments and leaving the hate comments so it looked like there was a bigger hate mob against me. She tried to gain control of my Discord when it surpassed hers in size by tossing around accusations at staff and trying to get rid of my team and replacing it with hers. This is the craziest person ever! Giving me an ultimatum to fire my entire senior team or be publicly fired from Sad Milk. I was still a YouTube freshie at the time and she was quite intimidating, claiming connections. How many subscribers do you have? Of course, she has like 2 million. Claiming connections and clout, reputation, and powerful friends. So everyone stayed mostly silent and had to constantly look over our shoulders for the next year. None of us even mentioned the whole thing. We were even worried talking in our own Discords as it became apparent that she had spies within our own moderation ranks. We were just hoping that we wouldn't have our reputation completely destroyed for walking away from her. It's sad to see that things have not changed. Holy shit. This is the craziest person of all time. And again, just incredibly ironic that her entire channel is about exposing people for being awful people to their employees. Like, her entire channel is about exposing companies for treating their employees bad, where she was actively harassing her employees. Holy fuck. Thank you all for sending me that thread because that was insane. So the next thing we're going to do is, watch her video. And then also there's a video from Wonderstruck Guy, which is another video exposing her from a different point of view. And she's just posting like normal. How many videos has she posted since? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 videos she's posted in the 2 weeks since she addressed it. Muckers, let's put those seatbelts on. Buckle up.